Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we will cover day 4 of the FTX Crypto Cup in Miami. It's game 3 from the match between Levon Aronian and Praggnanandhaa, and let's see what happened in this game. Prag is playing with white and he starts with d4, knight to f6, c4, g6, knight to c3, and here Levon decides to play the Grunfeld defense and he goes d5. Knight to f3, bishop to g7, and pawn capture on d5. Knight capture on d5, e4 taking the whole center, knight capture on c3, and b capture on c3. And in this position we can see that white has this powerful center, but black's idea is to start immediately attacking the white center with moves like c5, knight to c6, maybe queen to a5, and also we can see that the bishop on g7 is doing a great job attacking the white center. Here Levon played c5, and Prag here goes h3. And this is of course not the most critical continuation in this position, but this is also a good move because it takes the g4 square from the c8 bishop. Aronian goes short castle, now queen to e3, adding more support to the white center. Queen to a5, hitting the c3 pawn, now bishop to d2, defending the pawn. And here Levon played a bad move, he goes b6. And this move is bad because the queen here on a5 is misplaced, and also now the queen doesn't have the option to go back to c7. And there are ideas to try to trap this queen, and let's see how Prag managed to do that. Here Praggnanandhaa goes queen to b3, and now bishop to d7, a4, and now e6. And here white wants to play b5, and later play c4 and trap the queen on a5. But here the problem, if you play bishop to b5 immediately, black will trade the bishops, and you can't capture with your pawn because the rook on a1 will drop. So here you will have to capture with the queen, and after queen recaptures, pawn recaptures. Now of course black's position is still a little bit bad, but as white you didn't manage to carry out your threat of trapping the queen. So here Praggnanandhaa first starts with this move rook to a2. Here you can also play rook to a3 with the same idea. And the point here, now the rook is defended with the queen. And if you manage to play bishop to b5 and black recaptures, then you will recapture with your pawn and you will manage to trap the queen. Black goes bishop to c6 and now bishop to b5. If the bishop captures after pawn capture, the queen is now trapped. And also here if you capture the pawn, after c4, the queen again will be trapped. So here Levon played c4 attacking the white queen, and now queen capture on c4. Rook to c8 defending the bishop on c6, and now queen back to b3. And here white has a very simple threat of playing c4, and the queen will be trapped. And there is actually no way to stop this, so simply Levon here played a6, c4, a capture on b5, bishop capture on a5, b capture on c4, queen capture on c4, and b capture on a5. And here white has managed to successfully win the black queen for simply 2 minor pieces. And his position is obviously winning. Praggnanandhaa here simply went short castle. And here you cannot capture this pawn because the rook on c8 will drop. So Levon here tried knight to a6. And now simply queen back to e2 defending the pawn on e4. Knight to b5 hitting the rook. And the rook back to a1. Bishop back to e8. And now rook on f to c1, which makes perfect sense. White is trying to swap off pieces. Rook capture on c1. And rook capture on c1, bishop capture on a4, and now knight to e5, bishop back to e8, queen to c4, and here there isn't actually that much that black can do. Here if you capture the knight, you're only making white's task much easier. So Levon here played h6, queen to c7, and here Levon played bishop to f8, queen to b5, rook to d8, and rook to c8, rook capture on c8, and queen capture on c8. The bishop is attacked, so bishop to a4, and now queen to c7, threatening to capture on f7. Bishop back to e8, and now queen capture on a5. Knight to c6, knight capture on c6, bishop capture on c6, and now simply d5. And it was in this position where Levon resigned the game, simply because there is nothing that he can try anymore. If you simply capture the pawn, e capture on d5, bishop to d7, queen to d8, bishop to a4, and now the simple way to win the game would be simply to push your pawn to d6, and obviously here the white queen completely dominates the 2 minor pieces. Also, I should mention that Praggnanandhaa managed to win the 4th game and therefore takes the full 3 points from the match, and now he's on share lead with the world champion Magnus Carlsen, who also managed to win all of his matches. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell to get our latest videos. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.